We thought it might be fun to have Senator McCain introduced by Keith Olbermann, Senator Obama introduced by Ann Coulter. But saner has prevailed, and I guess I'll do it.
We are funding a full diplomatic mission to the Vatican. The Vatican is one man, the Pope. He's the head of the Roman Catholic Church. And these ambassadors, I've always wondered this question: what do? Do they talk about religion? What possible conversations could ambassadors have with the Roman Catholic Church, with the Pope? Your tax dollars are funding a full diplomatic mission to the Vatican. This totally goes against our First Amendment, which states that Congress will pass no law to the establishment of a religion. And here we've got the Vatican, which is one man, the Pope. He's the head of the Roman Catholic Church, and all he does at the Vatican is minister to all the diplomatic missions that are from around the world, all the nations of the world. What is that? That's not a nation. We have the First and Second Amendments, which were put in place to keep the Roman Catholic Church out of our government. And here we see this slow encroachment upon our government by the Roman Catholic Church. Our law said that Congress will pass no law to the establishment of a religion. By funding the Vatican, and even Congress authorizing and confirming ambassadors to the Vatican, they are basically passing a law. They are establishing the Roman Church in our government. Reagan, in 1981, went behind the backs of the American people and established full diplomatic ties with the Vatican.
Tonight, you have blamed mistakes of the past, and you blame the Congress. Does any of the blame belong to you?
Yes, because for many years I was a Democrat.
He restored ties which were broken for 118 years in this country. He restored ties that were broken after Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. He did so many wonderful things as president, but this one thing might end up taking out our country. You might say it's just the Vatican embassy, but we're funding that. We're funding diplomats. Congress is authorizing diplomats and approving diplomats to work as emissaries, as diplomats to the Vatican. For what? What are they going to talk about? You know, they're going to talk about religion. They talk about how the Catholic Church can encroach into our government or into other governments. You know, you've got the Italian government. That's good enough. But the Pope's house is not a country. You're not going to tell me that he's a country when he's got, you know, less than a block, less than an acre of land that's considered a country. Give me a break. I'm Protestant. I don't want nothing to do with the Vatican in this country. They're a religion. The government has no right giving tax dollars to any religion. When we give money to a religious organization through embassies, through any of this diplomatic contacts or using of these, even the Vatican, using the Vatican, even as a source of espionage, even a source of intelligence, these things are wrong. These things are against our good government. These things will corrupt our government. The Catholic Church has come up with all these programs lately, you know, that funded by especially medical programs, Catholic Community Services. The director of Catholic Community Services, I read an article the other day, he's one of the top 50 of non-profit organizations. You know, he's up there. Yeah, they know how to work the government. They know how to get that government paycheck coming in. You know, the Vatican has always been up to no good. It's time America wakes up, because we might see the sunset of our freedoms. The Vatican is not for gun rights. The Vatican is not for free speech, because they don't like people telling the truth about their history, about the Inquisitions, the millions of people that were murdered in the Inquisitions. They don't like that. They don't like free speech. I suggest we call our congressmen, write letters, let them know, kick the Vatican out, cut our ties, cut funding of the Vatican embassy. We need to do this. We need to get back to being America. Vatican and the Roman Catholic Church love government. Evangelical Christians and Protestants look at it as a necessary evil. The Roman Church looks at it as necessary for their survival. Our laws and our form of government prohibit this. You cannot exalt one religion over another. I'm not Catholic. Not everyone in America is Catholic. So why are we exalting this religion over every other religion? The Roman Church is not the head of Christianity. It may claim that, but it has a track record of wickedness that cannot be denied. It's proven throughout history. So why has this transpired? Why did President Reagan go behind the backs of the American people and re-establish ties that were broken for good cause? We don't need the Vatican. We do not need the Pope. We don't need their spies. We don't need their espionage. We don't need their connections. We don't need nothing from the Vatican. That is one man claiming to be Christ. That's fine. I'm not Catholic. I could care less how they worship. This is America. They can worship as they please. But you're not going to fund an embassy to the Vatican, which is the head of the Roman Church. That needs to stop.
And then they want you to respect them. Respect our religions. Religion is not to be respected. You uncover the truth. You say the truth. No matter what.